Ah, life like this sure is sweet, isn't it? What the? What does this say? Make more car topic videos from a loyal fan. Huh, maybe I should. All right, what is up, YouTube? It is the one, the only car topic back for another banger of a YouTube video. After my last video was a wild success, I decided to retire and take the millions of dollars I had earned in ad revenue to just really enjoy the rest of my life. But after, years and years of all-inclusive resorts and private jets and traveling across the globe off of my car topic success, I decided that it's time to return to my roots and do some good old-fashioned car reviews. And that is what we're doing here today. On one side, I have a beautiful 2021 Mazda MX-5 Miata, and on the other side, I have a beautiful looking Toyota GR86. And we're going to be taking a look at these two side by side to see which one is better, which one should you buy for your specific needs. With me being the owner of the Miata, I want to start off with this car. A lot of car reviewers, they'll have a car for a week or two before coming out with a review. I have owned this car for over 5 years now, and I can really give you the ins and outs of what it's like to own this car. Starting off with the overall styling, it is immediately apparent that Mazda doesn't take themselves too seriously. It is very soft, flowing lines, very few hard edges, and it is just a really smiley and happy car to look at. If you take a look at the front of this car, it looks like a bit of an angry cat. I'll see if I can find a picture for reference. Does this look like a car that wants to hurt you? Does this look like a car that wants to do you any harm? Look at it. It's smiling. Remember, Miata is always the answer. Real car topic fans know that. This car is a RF Grand Touring package. The RF is for the retractable hardtop. If you take a look up here, you get this beautiful hardtop that really makes it great for daily driving. When you retract it, it pretty much eliminates from here to right about here. So while it's not a full 360 panoramic convertible experience when you have the top down, it is amazing for, when you're coasting, going at slower speeds. If we take a look at the trunk space, it is not that large. That is honestly one of the biggest downsides of this car. Very small trunk space. This trunk is really good for like backpacks or duffel bags or really small things. It cannot handle large suitcases and stuff like that. All right, so we are inside the 2021 Mazda Miata, and once you sit inside this car, you really start to see a lot of telltale signs that we are in a Grand Touring trim. The first thing that stands out are these leather reclining seats. They are heated and they're extremely comfortable. The second thing that you'll notice is that we have this smart programmable rear view mirror, which allows you to control your garage or any other things that you want to program to it. You also have adjustable climate control. You have swiveling headlights that turn depending on where your steering wheel is turned to, and a lot of other small quality of life features that make this car amazing to daily drive. So guys, now that we took a look at the beautiful Mazda Miata, we're gonna move over here to this amazing GR86 Toyota. In a car topic first ever, we are gonna actually have a new host to tell you all about this car, and it is none other than the owner himself. Without further ado, let's do a goofy transition.
All right, hi, I'm Simon. I'm the long lost cousin of Car Topic, and this is my 2024 GR86 finished in Neptune Blue. It's a premium trim. So the first thing you'll notice are these 18-inch wheels. They're black. The original trim will come with silver wheels that are 17 inches. Another telltale that it's premium is this duckbill spoiler in the back. It adds a really nice touch to the car, gives it more angles and sharp lines. And then also, moving on to the interior, you have Alcantara and suede everywhere. You have leather and Alcantara seats, which are heated. Moving on to the beautiful powertrain of this. Now, while it may have Toyota badge, it actually has a Subaru 4-cylinder boxer engine. It's 2.4 liters, creating about 230 horsepower. Of course, it's paired with a 6-speed manual transmission. One thing about the boxer engine that Subaru creates is that with the cylinders being flat and level like this, it 1 creates a very smooth power delivery, and 2 makes the weight of the engine very low to the ground.
As you can see, my long lost brother from Atlantis, or like whatever he said, was doing an amazing job reviewing this car. But one thing that I want to try is to try to fold down the back seats, because one benefit that you get in this car that you don't get in the Mazda is that this is a 2+2, meaning it's 2 doors, but you get an additional 2 seats in the back. But what's great about them is that you can fold it down for an absolutely enormous trunk capacity. So I'm going to actually try for the first time, put down these rear seats, see how easy it is. So I got the keys here. We're going to hit unlock. So far, so good. There's a little lever here. We're going to go for that. That seems to have done the trick. I see a button. Let's hit this button. Oh, okay. Well, there's a button on either side. How on earth am I supposed to do this? Let me just reach over. Okay, now it's closing on me. It's falling on me. We're fine. We're good. Okay. You'll notice that I have officially folded down the rear seats, and now we have connected the trunk space to the interior cabin. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Let's go to the trunk now.
All right, this is the back end of the beautiful GR86. And of course, you're gonna have to look inside the trunk to see the massive amounts of grocery space that you have in there, that even a human like myself could climb inside of and maybe even sleep. I would estimate you could put about 4 unmoving humans in here. Cut.
All right, guys. So we just got finished doing the walk around of the inside and outside of both of these cars. Say something funny?
Yeah.
Okay. We are now going to do some driving footage. We're going to take a look at how both of these cars drive. With that said, let's get a wacky transition going, and we'll probably start with the Miata. All right. So right now we are driving the Mazda Miata. Immediately off the bat, when you start driving this car, you'll notice that the gear shifts are smooth, the suspension is extremely smooth, and it honestly isn't that loud. You know, a lot of people, when they're looking for a sports car, they want something super stiff and aggressive. This car isn't that. You know, if you really just want to have fun, if you want the smiles per gallon, this is the car that you want to get. It is not a race car by any stretch of the imagination, but it is a fun car. I would have no problem road tripping this car, and that really just tells the story of how Mazda designed this car to be. One downside I will say about this car's daily drivability is that on the freeway it can get quite loud. But other than that, the suspension is extremely soft. The music is extremely high quality. I haven't even talked about the speakers, but the Bose sound system is truly one of a kind, especially in a car this small.
All right, so we're in the Toyota 86 now. First takeaways about this car that you'll notice when driving it: the transmission is a lot less forgiving. You have to be more precise with your timings so you don't rock, bump, maybe stall. And then another thing is the suspension. Definitely a lot more track driven or sports focused. It's a lot more of a bumpy ride than a quick one compared to the Miata.
All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and see how the Toyota 86 sounds. It is not a cold startup. However, we are gonna get an idea of how it sounds when you start it up. All right, Simon, go for it. There we go. Hopefully that came out in the microphone. All right, folks. Now we are with the Mazda Miata. We're going to go ahead and give it a rev test. Once again, not a cold startup, but just an idea of how the engine will sound. There we go. All right, guys, so that's the video. I really hope you enjoyed. It is my first in a long time, so I apologize if it appears a little rough around the edges. Huge shout out to my brother / cameraman for, co-hosting and helping me with this video. And huge shout out to Jetset Pilates for being the last second sponsor. Please be sure to go to Jetset Pilates, Irvine Crossroads. We don't have any sort of discount or coupon code, but you will not regret it. With that said, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you want to see in the next video. And we'll be back next time on Car Topic.